Deutsche Bank unveils a cost-cutting plan and shares were under pressure. The deal's Jonathan Braude joins us from London with that and more. Jonathan?
Yes, good morning, Jane. European markets fell this morning as German lender Deutsche Bank and healthcare led the indices down. In London, a pre-election pledge on rent controls by the opposition Labour Party hit housebuilders, although British bank HSBC helped London keep its losses in check. Deutsche Bank slipped more than 4% after revealing a $3.8 billion cost-cutting plan and saying it raised its leverage ratio from 3.4% to 5%, in line with the likes of Goldman Sachs. It also plans to split off its Postbank retail arm and sell it by the end of next year. Also in Germany, car maker Volkswagen rose nearly 3% as investors had their first chance to react to Saturday's resignation of its 78-year-old chairman, Ferdinand Piëch. Piëch and his wife stepped down after losing a boardroom battle following his public criticism of the CEO, Martin Winterkorn. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong and London, British bank HSBC, which last week threatened to move its headquarters out of London and back to the former British colony, rose sharply. In Hong Kong, the share closed up 3.59%, while in London, the bank's stock was up about 2.6%. The Times newspaper in London also reported this morning that HSBC is considering spinning off its UK division, possibly reviving the old Midland Bank brand that it took over in 1992 when it first shifted its domicile from Hong Kong to London ahead of the territory's return to Chinese control in 1997. British oil company BP fell about 1% on reports the government would frown on a potential sale of the company to ExxonMobil, despite the country's past laid-back attitude to foreign takeovers. In Paris, the French technology services CapGemini rose more than 4% on its deal to acquire iGATE of Pittsburgh in a $4 billion deal. Together, the two companies would have an annual revenue of in excess of $14 billion. That's all from me in London. Back to you in New York, Jane.
That was Jonathan Braude with the deal in London.